2025 brought with it surprises and shocks. With the entry of Donald Trump in the White House, the world has got more bad on plate than good. Started with hike in tariff, humiliation of world leaders at the White House, desire to occupy Canada, Greenland, Gaza and Panama Canal, Donald Trump is in form. What I mean here is, Donald Trump is openly giving threats to other nations if they fail to agree with him. Some examples are Colombia, Canada, Panama, Iran, Denmark, Jordan. But for how long could the world bear it? Hello everyone, I am Amina Ansari. Today we'll discuss about how Europe is gearing up its defense amid Trump's threats and warnings. China is already all set for any kind of war with the US. It has already issued an open statement for the US. Let me read out China's statement. If war is what the US wants, be it a tariff war, a trade war or any other type of war, we are ready to fight till end. Countries are boosting their defense. European nations are already in. In fact, European nations are preparing their citizens for possible emergencies. The French government is ready with a survival guide for citizens. It's a 30-page booklet to guide the French on how to cope with nationwide crisis, including a nuclear attack. Defense spending of countries across Europe and Asia have been increased. China will boost its defense spending by 7.2% this year. France has raised a €450 million defense fund in an effort to finance the military expenditure. French President Emmanuel Macron is also ready to start discussions on a nuclear deterrence for Europe. This will only happen if Europe is ready for greater autonomy in its defense capabilities. France and Britain are the only European countries with nuclear weapons. Macron's offer was for European countries which do not have nuclear arsenal. Macron has said that France and the UK have nuclear weapons as a shield to protect themselves. But other European nations don't have that shield. Macron believes that these European nations can no longer depend on American nuclear deterrent. If need arises, Germany has suggested that the UK and France share their nuclear weapons in future. Macron wants an autonomous European defense independent of NATO. Amid the possibility of sending European troops to Ukraine to enforce a potential peace agreement, France, in a straightforward way, has put out that Europe does not need Russia's permission to deploy troops in Ukraine. France has in fact docked their nuclear-powered submarine just 300 miles from the US border. It arrived in Canada's Halifax, Nova Scotia. This is part of an agreement between Canada and France to strengthen their partnership in security and defense. This agreement was signed in September of 2024. Canada's Prime Minister Mark Carney has also sought support from France at a time when the US continues to attack Canada's sovereignty and economy. Trump has made it clear that he wants to make Canada the 51st state of the United States. Trump has also waged a tariff war on Canada. Britain is also in the forefront. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has issued a warning for Russian President Putin. Starmer said Putin will face severe consequences if he breaches the peace deal with Ukraine. This warning came soon after Starmer met officials from 31 countries. This meeting was at Northwood Military Base. The agenda of this meeting was to sketch out which Western forces might be deployed to Ukraine. France, Poland, Netherlands, Romania, Canada and Australia were also part of this meeting. Starmer straightforwardly told Putin that he wouldn't be allowed to veto on how Ukraine decides to defend itself. This comes from UK after Russia demanded Ukraine's demilitarization as part of peace deal. To Starmer's decision, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has called it a risky and ineffective. On the other hand, the White House has refused to support any Western forces in Ukraine. Now, mind you, as all this is happening in Europe, The Middle East picture is different. There is negotiation happening between the US, Ukraine and Russia in Saudi Arabia. They are discussing a 30-day halt of war while they work together a more comprehensive deal. Next European country which is gearing up is none other than Germany. Germany's newly elected leader, Friedrich Merz, says Germany is back. Merz has increased the defense spending for which Germany needs to do a constitutional change. Luckily, Germany's parliament has approved a 1 trillion euro spending package. This decision lifts Germany's decades-old law that had capped military spending at less than 1% of the GDP. Now Germany can obtain new fighter jets and also expand its military aid for Ukraine. Now that we are talking about Germany, Volkswagen comes into picture. Volkswagen is willing to open its military equipment production for Germany. This comes at a time when Germany is already looking to expand and improve their military. Let me read out Volkswagen CEO statement. First off, I think given the current geopolitical situation, what we are seeing now is Germany and Europe exactly the right decision. In the sense that we need to invest more in order to be safe again. Please note, Volkswagen was among the best military equipment manufacturers during the times of Second World War. Now the company is ready to do what they did in the past. That was Europe. Let's come to Middle East. In Palestine, Israel has already broken the ceasefire agreement. Netanyahu has resumed the genocide. In one single night, Israel killed 400 Palestinians. More of the victims were women, children and elderly people. Israel says it is doing this to force Hamas to release the captives. Israel also claims that it knows Hamas was rearming for a new attack on Israel. Israel has all the backings of the US. It resumed the war only after consulting the White House. Now that we have a picture about what's happening around the world, we can say that situation is tensed. On one hand, there is US President Donald Trump, whose action seems to be changing the world's political and diplomatic scenario. As a result, Europe is gearing up itself with defense. China is giving open warning to US that they are ready for any kind of war. Russia and US seems to be taking mutual benefits from the Ukraine war. Russia by demanding parts of Ukraine and US by having rights on Ukraine's mineral deposits. The only loss here is of Ukraine. Europe coming up to help Ukraine through aids and military support. Europe no longer wants to only rely on NATO for defense. It wants its own defense system. France and UK are battling for it. What holds for the future will be visible in coming months because a lot of things have changed in just 2 months of Trump coming into power. Well, that's all for this news report. For more such news, subscribe to HW News English. Do let us know your views on this.